Hi guys, welcome to Life in the Big Shitty. Finally here with Fela.
What's up, family? How you guys doing? That's
Here to
right.
spread love and joy and light. So we're gonna touch on some things today. This is Fela. This is who I mentioned earlier, probably about a week or two ago. We're a little delayed on getting this recorded. Basically my fault. Just had some things going on that needed to work through before we got the time and energy to do this. So I appreciate you, your time and energy.
The family, baby.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
family.
let's jump straight into it. Let's talk about who is Fela.
Ooh, it's a lot of shit. It's too many of them.
I know.
But the main guy, I would say, besides being the dancer, the drummer, the powwow dancer, the basketball player, the ex-husband, the father to beautiful children, the healer in a sense, everything that I do. I'm a corny motherfucker.
You are.
I'm very corny. I used to love read comics. I like comics as well, cartoons. I'm very romantic, super sensitive. I'm in love with love. You know, I love music. I'm not just. A lot of people think I'm some kind of monk or some kind of like, you know, like a gifted person or some shit, but I'm not. I'm just, you know, someone that went from a very dark part of my life to a brighter part of my life, or someone to find, you know, like my true essence, like my real self.
Yes.
You know, my dark and my light. Like, I'm both, you know. I'm all with both, with my shadow and my being. But before all that, man, you hang out with me, you know.
Yes.
I'm a human being. I love women.
He sure does.
Yeah, I love women. I just don't, you know, fuck with all of them. But I'm sorry for the bad words. But you know, I love women and
Don't be sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love women. I don't sex all of them or whatever. But you know, I have become a one-man woman.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Not spreading yourself thin.
Nah.
Yeah,
nah.
we learned very quickly how depleting that could be. Yes.
Oh my God, it's pretty tiring and you know complicated. In a way, not for me, but you know, for the women. They don't understand my fault. Yeah.
What made you want to decide to find the light within? What made you want to decide to take this healing journey on for yourself?
Well, when I was on my last relationship for 6 years, I began to see these girls like patterns, traumas, and how she was blaming me for everything that she was doing, playing the victim. And I went from be like able to sleep with multiple women and do, you know, some out of pocket stuff.
Right.
To just work 2 jobs for like 4 years. Work, not able to make decisions, not able to be the man of the house. She was in a way the man, even though I was making all the money.
Right.
If we was living in downtown or whatever. And I remember one time my mama called me, right? And I'm gonna say like how they were, my mama said, because that's how we talk, that's how we vibe. She know I was kind of like in bad shape, suffering emotionally, whatever. And she said, and I never gonna forget, she said, yo, I remember when I was living close to you and your ex-wife and your children, and even though you was fucking around and you was doing some fucked up shit, but you was still the man in the house. You was bringing the money, you was making the decisions, you was buying cars, picking and choose the cars that you wanted. You know, you was running, you was leading your home. And now you just a bitch. And I was like, whoa.
This is
like,
your mother.
Yeah, that's my mom.
All right.
And it's straight up like that.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck you talking about? Yeah. All you do is work and she made the decisions. Don't you say that she just bought a car, that she picked the color, she picked the rims. And do you put any decision, do you make any decisions? And I was like, hey, you're right. No, I was just too busy working.
Right. Because the man is supposed to be the leader.
At the house.
Correct. The provider, the protector. Right.
But she was in Aries, she was in number 9.
Okay.
And So she was a lot of things that her personality was too strong. And she have a lot of father, mother issues and probably as well chakra issues. So everything was just reflecting on controlling.
Okay.
And I'm a Cancer and I'm a Scorpio, so I'm very sensitive. When I surrender, I surrender. So, I don't want to fight. I don't even have time to fight because I was working 6 days a week.
Right.
But eventually, when everything was crashing, I was like, you know what? I know she's wrong, but there's a lot of things that's wrong about me.
Right. Accepting.
Yeah.
Accepting, being aware and accepting what makes you.
Well, the key to heal is you have to understand that you're ill.
Right.
And a lot of people don't get it. And when I switch my mind to like, okay, you know what? Yes, something wrong with me. Actually, a lot of things are wrong with me.
Right.
But how can I do this?
Right. How can I fix
reverse
it?
this shit?
Yes.
So, I'm part of V5. I'm a son of Yemayan, Babaluaye, Mamaso Santero. And many
what
other
does
little
that
things.
exactly mean?
Then I'm spiritually very strong. I'm able to do spells to heal, to destroy it, and on,
Okay.
But I was not able to tap into my higher self, my conscious, my brain. Like, our culture is beautiful and powerful more than any other culture, but consciously it don't go to the brain.
Right.
Or maybe it does, but the babalaos or santeros that we have in our culture, they're also very destroyed.
Okay.
They're also very wounded.
Okay.
So they might haven't find the key to reverse what I reverse and what I do for work.
Okay, so they use the negative energy to seek power.
Okay. So most of them, yes.
Okay.
But even though we got some good ones,
Sure.
they don't know how to reverse the mental issues or the traumas or the patterns or
I do.
They just focus on the spiritual, but they're not in the conscious.
Okay.
They can only get to God to a level, but the conscious is what take you to a higher level of God himself.
Okay.
So me being part of the culture and going to my santero, going to my babalao, do ceremonies, do killing the shit out of animals and stuff.
Sacrifice.
Yes,
Okay.
offerings. I was like, damn, nothing is changing. And it only changed for like a little bit, and everything goes back to craziness. I was like, something, there has to be change. Then I just start tapping to my higher self. Okay, well, let me figure it out. Okay, so when I was married, I was narcissistic, I was controlling, I was a cheater, I was doing illegal money and stuff.
Okay.
Where did this shit come from? Oh, shit. Then I just started begin to see myself,
Okay.
my darkness, the things that I was able to change. She and I, we went to like couple therapies.
Okay.
And I let her talk, and I saw how she was just reflecting and projecting on me,
Okay.
everything, and I was just like, okay, I see what was going on. So I began to see her in the dark side, but I was not able to see myself yet.
Okay.
So she got me to go with a therapist, right?
Right.
She find me a brother, beautiful guy, amazing, powerful man. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the chance to see this, but I'm gonna see if I'm able to reverse my situations. So I start pinpointing my narcissistic levels, my controlling mechanisms, my insecurities,
Yes.
my abandonment issues, based on how people was treating me.
Okay.
And I start paying attention. Okay, so this person is making me feel like this, and this person made me feel like that. Now, when I talk to my mama, she still belittle me. She's still talking to me like before. So I was like, okay, I need to feel that. And I need to reverse this shit. I don't need to pay attention to that. And eventually I'm gonna come to these people and be like, yo, I know you're doing this shit to me and it makes me feel uncomfortable. Can you change it?
Sure.
Or we're gonna move on. And that's pretty much how I started begin to see how my spiritual gifts was not matching my consciousness.
Okay.
Then I stay away from the spiritual part, and I was just going straight to like dimensional. That's what I went.
Okay, right.
See how dimensions work in a human brain and in the body.
Okay.
How you go from 5 dimensions to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10, and every time you above, you release a lot of patterns, a lot of traumas, a lot of insecurities.
Okay.
And I'm not saying not releasing, but you understand that you see it coming. And don't affect you anymore.
Okay.
Like when my mama I've been working on my mom for 2 years, and she called me. I don't know where she said something to, that she used to say it to me to make me feel uncomfortable unconsciously.
Sure.
I be like, hey motherfucker, like, you just my bad. Thank you for correcting me.
Right.
But before it was like, fuck you.
You were more
shit.
receiving because you were more aware and understanding of what they were talking about. Okay. Because how can we fix and reverse the things that we are not aware of, that we do not see, that we do not feel? We cannot.
You can't, because
exactly.
you don't even know that it exists.
Right. And we're very good at running. Very good at not feeling, very good at running. It becomes comfortable for us, because who wants to sit down, look in a mirror and say, this is you. All this shit, all this negative, all this trauma is you. It's a part of you. It's very hard to look in the mirror and say and see and be aware of the things that you have become. So that is the beginning of understanding and realizing, what is it that is going on in myself that I'm not aligned with? What is this stuff that makes me uncomfortable?
Sorry. Like, yeah.
Right. She pretty black queen.
Oh my God.
So now that you've taken that time and you've realized, you've become aware of the things that you wanted to change within yourself, you've decided that this is something that I want to do for other people. You want to, like for me, for example, Fela, when I met Fela, he never told me what I needed to do. He never told me what was wrong with me, ever. What he did for me is he made me realize the light that I had within. He made me understand the power that I hold, the light that I have inside, and reminded me of how special I was, because I lost that. I was so worried about doing things for other people and what I could do for everybody else, and I left myself in the dark. So what is it that made you want to truly help other people?
Well, first of all, I'm still, healing some things, because you're my friend and you see there's some things that I'm still working on.
Yes.
But when I was able to reverse and remove these feelings out of myself and understand them, I was like, what? Now I need to go back to my mom and my daddy, because this is the person that gave us this insecurity, they gave us this poison.
The childhood traumas.
For the most part.
Yes.
So I went to my parents and started reading them the way I read people.
Yes.
And I started paying attention where, these traumas come from, where did it lag, what did they need to work on. And I saw that was working, especially for my mama, because my mom, she's like, yo, I'm tired of being this crazy ass, controlling ass bitch.
Okay.
Like, you hit me. And it took some time, some fights, because my mama, she's tough. She's a number one, and she's a Sagittarius, and so she had a lot of traumas. She's not removing them, but she's understanding them now.
Correct.
So we got to the level that it was better. Then I begin to kind of like offer my service to friends, and I started doing readings with another friend of mine that I have, that I work on her, that she's like super elevated.
Okay.
And I saw that my work was like, working.
Okay.
Then I'm like, well, you know what? Let me start talking to some people here and there, and I saw the results, and I was like, let me continue doing it. And why would I doing it? Because I became the person that I needed when I was on my darkest side, when I was ready to take my life, when I was ready to just not want to be here, when I didn't understand that I was valuable, when I thought I was just a fucking, nobody, just an egocentric man thinking that drumming or whatever. Like, I didn't have nobody to tell me yo, look, bitch, chill out.
Right.
You on the dark side, but let me tell you, there's so many beautiful things about you.
Yes.
I didn't have that.
So you reminded yourself.
So you
found it yourself.
Yes, because I read myself. I read myself in a higher level of I'm a 6/24/1980. So I saw that I have a 6 and another 6, and it was one in the year 1980, which is a 9. So altogether, it's a 3. So then I'm a Cancer, then I'm a Scorpio, then I'm a Leo, then I'm a Monkey. So, and I just start dragging all the information that I do in my readings, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know I was this special.
What a beautiful thing to be reminded of how special we really are, regardless of what we take on during life and what we experience. It's a part of us, but it doesn't make us.
At all.
No, it's just like our emotions. It's temporary. It's just something that we feel, we accept, and we go, right, we move forward and we move on from it. Fela is even people that don't know him see him. They feel him.
Now they do.
Yes.
Before, I didn't
Well,
think so.
right. But even before, bro.
What?
Even before, because you saw me in my darkest.
Oh, well, yes, of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We see, even though you might not have seen it, I feel like other people definitely, like when I first saw Fela like that. Now this was a time when he'd been already doing work though. But when I was on the dance floor and I first saw Fela, I'm like, bro, I have to know him. I have to know him because there's something about him that's going to help me or change me. I just fucking felt it. I knew it. You radiate that energy, that spiritual light. You really do. So,
Shit.
and I'm blessed to know you. Oh, look at Johnny. Oh, mwah, mwah.
Stop it. There you go, another one.
Okay.
Get in the car, get in the back.
You know what? I'm fucking dead. A homeless guy. So, okay, so one of the biggest questions I have for you, for someone who is in a dark place, who feels like there's no way for them to find their way, their path, their light, what is your biggest advice to someone who is suffering right now, who is trying to find guidance or tools or anything? What's the first step that they can take to start their healing journey?
Ask for help.
Ask for help.
Ask God.
God, say it again.
Ask for help.
One of the hardest things to do is just ask, express, I need help.
Like even myself right now, even though what I'm at the level that I'm at, if it's something is not right, I'll be like, God, I'm not seeing the light on this situation, so please hit me because I need your help. Then he sent people. Boom. Oh, okay. But sometimes people are so busy worried about what they're thinking about me, what I'm thinking about myself. If I make a move, if I don't make a move. So they get so stuck that they forget about themselves and they don't ask for help. How you doing? Oh my God, I'm chilling.
Yes.
And they dying in time.
We are very disconnected. We are very uncomfortable with the thought of being vulnerable, with the thought of saying, hey, I'm hurt. I need help.
Especially men.
Especially men.
Because I don't work with a lot of men. I work with a lot of women. Most of the women that I read, or most of the people that I read are women.
Men, hear me when I say, being vulnerable is an absolute superpower.
Beautiful. That was me. I was miserable.
Yes.
And when I decided to be vulnerable, my life changed. That's why a lot of women come to me, because they feel comfortable with me, you know?
Absolutely. A safe place.
Yeah, it's been some knuckleheads that, they play funny, but
absolutely,
but eventually
it's expected.
Yeah, but I let it be known, yo, listen, you safe with me, and if something happen, just keep it moving.
Absolutely.
But they think that something happened and we can go to another level, and I'll be like, no, I'm here just to like remind you how great you are and all the gifts that you have that God gave you.
Yes.
And you don't see them because your parents didn't see them. And nobody around you seeing it because they don't see the gifts. I'm just gonna explain to you, and I'm gonna tell you how to get these powers back with these gifts and keep it moving, but don't attach to me because I'm against attachments.
Right. So if someone is not connected to God, if someone is uncomfortable with the thought of asking God for guidance and help, the next best thing, guys, is to talk to someone that you're comfortable with, someone that you see as a safe space, someone that you feel could listen to you without judging. We listen and don't judge. That's what makes a safe space for us. So even if you are feeling uncomfortable with the thought of, well, I don't even talk to God, I don't have a connection with God, but God is within us. Okay, it's something that we have to believe and we have to talk to. It's not even necessarily religion based. It's just understanding and just speaking. You don't even have to talk to God himself at first. Maybe just start talking out loud, manifesting, putting that energy out there, speaking the words of, I need assistance, I need help, and maybe just the people will start coming around.
They always come. They always come.
Mm,
They always come. Just
mm,
people don't pay attention.
mm.
They too stuck on the situation.
We need help. Guys, we can do it alone. Fela did it alone. But that doesn't mean that we have to do it alone.
Of course.
Right.
I was able to do it because I've been gifted to do it.
Mm,
I have the knowledge, the conscious, like when I connect with God, then when I mean God is my conscious, my myself, the motherfucker that is talking inside of me.
right.
I know how powerful I was.
Right.
And I was like, I'm able to see these patterns on myself and people, so I got to do something with it.
Right.
So that's when it started happening. And yes, like people can do it. Like what I give you guys, you know, is the blueprint and go and figure it out.
Right.
I'm not behind you. Like, hey, did you do 20 push-ups? Did you do this? No.
Right.
But when it happens to you, when you get triggered, what do? You call me. Hey, bro, I'm struggling with this shit. And what do? That you start tweaking and moving things in your brain and your mind, because I can see, and when you talk to me, it's I can see what's going on, and like I see the picture, and remember asking questions. Okay, what do you think you're doing wrong? Because out of the equations or the numbers, is I'm talking to you, I'm moving, I'm like, oh, okay. Let me see if you got it.
Right.
And I'm gonna force you to push it out.
Right.
Because if I tell you, oh, you know what, this is the result, then I'm fucked up.
Right.
Because my job is to connect you with God, and you gotta work with Him.
Right. And you did that for me. You did that for me and it gave me power. That I figured it out myself. That I met, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Some of that shit was real hard to swallow. I had a hard time. Sometimes I'd even cry. As soon as he asked me a question, I would just cry. Because I would realize, oh my God, I knew this. I knew this all along.
We know because we created it. We created it, so we have the positive side and the negative side.
Right.
Of it. But we always run to the easy and the negative. So that's why I always bring the positive for people to tap into. So the moment you catch it, your brain tells everything, oh, we know what's wrong, so we need to work on it.
Right.
So eventually, next time another motion, another blockage happen to you, instead of you call me, your body and your mind gonna automatically do it.
Right.
Because it's like I'm training you to self-heal, just
Right.
like me.
Right.
If something happened, if somebody triggered me, or I was dealing with some emotional shit with some member of our friendship.
Absolutely.
Woo, that shit was like terrible. I'd even created damage to my heart chakra, and I thought it was impossible for someone like me to, you know, get hurt again. And when it happened, I was like, oh shit. So, but my body was already automatically healing. I didn't have to tell nobody. My friend Shaniqua or Jennifer,
Yes.
she knew because I love it. And come on, let's breathe me together. So she do her thing, I did mine. And she like, which chakra you think you? I know it's my heart is broken. She like, bitch, you're right. I was like, yeah, it was cool, no problem. I got this.
Right.
And just the emotions, the feeling, the struggles, the sadness. Instead of being like back then, like, oh God, please help me. Oh, I need to go drink. I need to go smoke. Because that's when I started smoking and drinking.
Right.
I was just like, God, please, motherfucker, hit me hard.
Right.
Hit me hard.
Give me all you got.
Because after this shit happened, after I reversed this motherfucker, ain't nobody gonna break my heart again.
Right.
But she didn't do it. I did it to myself.
Right.
I did it to myself.
And listen, there's never a time where we are going to be 100% completely healed of everything. We are always going to be hurt. I feel like
No, not necessarily. Because,
okay.
Let's say I meet someone again, and
Okay.
I show off my love, and we go deep and dive deep and shit, but not consciously. My brain is connected with everything about me to like go deep, but know how deep you can go.
Okay.
And don't hold back. The problem that happens to me that I hold back with this woman.
You suppress.
I suppress myself
Okay.
because the situation, it was challenging. She worth it. She was 100% worth it to be with, but I was not ready to, you know, take it to the next level because the situation that she had.
Okay.
So I hold myself back, and when she left, my abandonment issue kind of kicked in a little bit. I'm like, oh, I thought I hear this shit. Probably now. Fuck. Okay, whatever. I deal with it. Then I just deal with it. Then I was just doing work, you know.
But doesn't it still hurt though?
What part?
Like when I say that we're always going to be healing, there's never a time where it's 100% healed.
Well, there's a lot of things that I've been touching. Somebody been poking me. Don't feel it anymore. Like I'm chilling. Like today, for example.
And
right?
why is that?
What's what?
Why is it that it doesn't hurt you like that anymore?
Because I already understand that it's not me. It's just the universe poking me to see family.
It's not doing it to you.
Mm-hmm. Like today, for example, real quick, I was going to the gym. I was on my bike. I pushed the traffic light to stop. Right, 2 people stopped, and the third one, he didn't want to stop, but he got so close to me, and I'm like, hurry up, hurry up. And I was on my bike, so I parked in front of him, and my own self was like, yo, just get up and see if you can get him out of the door.
Right.
And I just looked at him and like, bro, that's the fucking traffic light. You have to stop. And
right, be patient.
we're like, wow. I was like, just stop. And I got in my bike and I left, and I was like, whoa. I wanted to take it to the other level.
Absolutely.
And call a bunch of names.
Right.
But no.
But then you're feeding into the negative.
Yeah,
you're feeding into the hurt. That would have hurt you because that's out of your character.
Yeah.
And you're feeding into him because he did not properly manage his time today.
It's emotions.
It is emotions.
And it's emotions and it's parasites, because it's also parasites that he was dealing with. So when I got to see him and me be able to read it, I was like, oh, he's suffering. So I'm just going to show him some love and get the fuck out of here.
Love is self-sustainable. It multiplies. Where negativity is exhausting. It takes control. It takes constant energy. But with love, it's easy. It's easy to just go like this instead of being like, fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, that was me.
Shut your ass up. Wake your ass up earlier, because then we wouldn't be right here.
That part.
It's just so but see, we're so conditioned to just go straight to anger and this and that, and because, like you said, the emotions, we don't know how to handle them properly and say, hold on, wait a minute, let me take that energy and put that into a place of love and light. Because now I bet you anything that man thought about that shit. Damn, he coulda, he coulda, woulda, shoulda, but he didn't.
He didn't. It was
actually, and I bet that man thought twice about that shit next time.
He was very aggressive, and knowing me, when somebody tried me like that, I lose my shit, and I don't care.
Right.
But this time I was just like, stop, it's not even that bad, bro. Then I keep going in my little bike, and he was just like what the fuck, and just take cover, and not with my business. And
I love that.
I was like, whatever.
Right.
It's not even worth it.
It's not.
It's him. It's not me.
That's right.
You know, so.
That's right. And that's another thing. A lot of what I've learned too, because it's been very hard for me to accept, is that how people treat you and the decisions that they make is not based on your worth. It's not based on
them.
Yeah, it's them. It's what they're struggling with. And that's why it's important to react with love and kindness, because they're fucking struggling, and everyone needs a chance or someone to just say, hey.
More than love and kindness, is more like conscious and emotional intelligence.
Oh, emotional intelligence, what we lack so much of, babe.
I can love, I'm in love, right? I'm in deep love with myself and others or whatever. But if my conscious and my emotional intelligence was not as strong, I would have still argued with this guy and tell him many things. But that's when my conscious and my emotional intelligence was like, bitch, just tell him that you love him.
Yes.
And never said, but it's more with the conscious and the emotional intelligence. Because, yeah, love and the other shit that you mentioned, yeah, it's part of it. But a lot of people have this emotion, so-called love, but their emotion is not ready to just understand when to go and when not to go. You know, so it's a lot of work for you to get there.
It is a lot of work, but
I still get a little funky when I go dance and people bump me.
Yes.
I get a little... But I'm like, whatever. Then
I'm the same way. I find myself like grilling at first, but then I'm like, whoa. You're all right. Yeah, all right. They're obviously not being aware of their surroundings and understanding why I'm here. Because me and Fela, when we go and we dance, we are there to dance. We are on that floor moving. We don't take breaks. And it's frustrating for us because we're in a space where we are doing our healing, our therapy, our connecting, and people are there not paying attention and are oblivious, right? Standing on their phone or drinking. Depends on where we're at. Sometimes there's alcohol and people just are not aware, but that's okay because we're not there for them. We're there for us. But it is nice to have people that do see us and give us our space and let us be there to do what we need to do. And honestly, I think that we inspire people too, because I find many times when we're on the dance floor and we don't give a fuck and we're doing what we want to do, people love that shit. They want to be in that position. Yeah.
And they come.
They do.
I have a lot of people that used to like sit
Sit.
there and watch.
Yeah.
And they've been telling me, you know what, I'm here because I saw you going crazy. Like, you don't really care.
No.
All they would,
Come on, baby.
Because nobody really care about you. Nobody care about me.
Right.
It's just you and the DJ, and that's it.
And that's what we're about to do. We go to something called Movement Monday in St. Pete on the pier, right on the water. It's probably one of the most beautiful free events that we go to in the city.
The most beautiful free event.
Yes,
Because
the
it's
most
free.
beautiful, right? Free 99. But it's a sober event. Everyone comes here to dance, flow. People watch, connect. There's a lot of different reasons why people come here today, but our reason is to, I feel like, connect and dance.
Yeah. I've been meeting the hell out of people over here.
I love that.
And I've been bringing people from the drum circuit to here, from
Yes.
here to there. So
Yes.
you know, I think I was the
You
one
brought
about
me
it,
here
yeah.
and the drum circle, which are the two most. I am very dedicated to being there. I show up when I don't want to show up. I show up to these things. I'm loyal to these events because these events have become a part of me and my therapy and my way of connecting and learning myself and being more confident in myself. It's really helped me dancing and moving. So guys, that's something you want to start with. If you love music, if you love dancing, start going out, take yourself out solo. That's what I did to find my community, to find my people. I took myself out of my comfort zone and got there and danced. And let me tell you something, people will come to you, people will connect with you, and you'll do the same when you're more comfortable with it. But get yourself out of your comfort zone and start doing the things that you love in order to find the people who are a part of, well, let me say it like this. You take yourself out of your comfort zone, do the things you love so you can find the community that you're looking for, because you want to find people who love and support the things that you're doing. You don't want to be connected with people who don't understand and don't want to support. That doesn't have to do it with you, but it's important that you do it for yourself. No one else is going to.
Another place, PsyOps, with I Awaken them.
Yes.
That's my other favorite spot.
Yes.
I mean, that's not free, right?
They hold local
for
raves, yes. But typically, what, $15 to $35 for the rave, which
like
is not bad.
40, 10 DJs, a lot of room, the lights, the sound.
Themes. You get to dress up, get funky if you want. You know, you don't have to if you don't want to either, but...
No fights, no nothing.
No.
It's the most chill, but the music is...
Oh, it's mostly techno, but... Bro, like psytrance techno, all types of different techno, hard, like a Berlin German techno type thing. It's tech house even. What a beautiful, beautiful community that we're a part of. We actually live in paradise. Good. So until next time, guys.
We will talk again.
Love you, Fela.
Love you too, baby.